Is that? Oh, that went in. That seems to. Ah, that went in. There we go. Right, I'm not sure what time I've left myself today, possibly not enough. It's 20 to 6. I wanted to go for a slightly longer ride this morning, but in my effort to be prepared, I did loads last night, but forgot a few critical things that I need for later on in the day today. So I thought better to do those now than rush later. Anyway, I'm out. It's the main thing. Road bike today. The Merida Sculptura Endurance. This is the 4000. Obviously I call it a 4000 plus because it is not stock in any way. Well, what's happening here? He's going to come back across, is he? I think he wants to, but yeah, he's done all right there. All right. Again, the lights aren't going to change, so around we go. Crimea Road. Right, the semi-winter kit is still good. It is 3 degrees apparently. Which makes me think spring sun. Oh, my mouth's not working, it's so cold. Yeah, spring sun. When will I see you again? Bumpy Alma Road, yeah. Well, the main thoroughfares across town. It means it's always getting worn out and quite often getting dug up. Right, down we go. Perfectly clear sky, lots of stars up there. A perfect sort of cheese-like crescent moon. But yeah, it was supposed to rain this morning at about 7 o'clock. Now it looks like that's been pushed back to 9 o'clock. But we shall see, won't we? I'm hoping I should be in by 7, should be back. I'd like to be back by 7, as you know. But I do notice there is already cloud creeping into the clear sky. Will I be lucky? Only time will tell. Now, of course, the video from the last ride I did on Tuesday will have gone live by the time I get back. So I won't have had a chance to Well, come on, the mouth's not working. Come on. Yeah, so the video from Tuesday's ride hasn't gone live yet. It will have done by the time I get back, possibly. Can't remember. I think I said it at 6 o'clock, so yeah, in about 15 minutes time then. So of course I haven't had a chance, or won't have had a chance before this ride, to defend myself for some of the things I might have said on the last ride. But I do stand by them. Dialogue with open minds fixes many things. That's the way I was brought up, and I think we were in that age, weren't we? The family always said, you know, if something's not right or if you need to sort things out, talk about it. That's how we were brought up. So anyway, I'm going to leave that there because I'll just wait and see what happens. So this is one of the Talbots. Talbot Avenue or Talbot Road, I'm not sure. I think it's Talbot Avenue, and then the next bit is the end of Talbot Road. And then we're into Wallersdown. Let's go. Yeah, he's cool. Yeah, there could be a bit of traffic along here. 6 o'clock shift at Wallersdown. So we'll see what we get. Whew. Bit of neck. So, fitness. Fitness wise, I'm feeling quite good. Definitely failed when it comes to food last week. I don't know. I don't know if it's my body rebelling. I don't know if it's something I need to push through. Probably is in truth. Or if I'm coming down with something. I've been getting the occasional palpitation as well. And that's usually a prelude to a cold or some sort of, yeah, cough or flu-y symptoms. Still a lot of that at work. So that is possible. We'll see. There's a bike path next to me. Will we get beeped at? We'll see. As you can see, it's the old-fashioned type, where side roads get right of way. Sorry, priority. Right of way is very much the wrong terminology. It's getting wet over here. It was dry when I left the house, but I think it's just surface dampness from dew. Let's get on the bike path here. Yeah, huge difference between the term right of way and priority. Of course, they mean two completely different things. People very rarely use the word priority. So this is a newer one, where the giveaway line's behind the bike path. That isn't the same on the other side of the roundabout there. Yeah, so okay. I wouldn't normally worry about something turning in there, but if one's done it, is somebody else going to do it? Oh, there it is. I always miss this. They stick a bollard in just to make it a bit more technical. Anyway. Yeah, so of course on the roads, we all have right of way. You know, pedestrians, cyclists, horses, cars, lorries, unless otherwise signalled. That's what the roads are, a public right of way. But at certain points, we need to give priority to other road users, because they too have the right of way. So the only place that changes is if there's local signs for weight limits or size limits, and of course on motorways, which are designed for fast moving traffic. Of course they are the safest roads of all, because even though they're going fast, everybody's going in the same direction. Right, let's just deal with this a minute. Thank you, mate. Yes, so yeah, motorways are statistically the safest roads, even though they're the fastest. Of course, everyone's going in the same direction. Everybody's within a sort of reasonable speed differential. There's no pedestrians, no horses, no bicycles, no 30-mile-an-hour mopeds. You know, the obstructions that you see around town are removed. So all you people who are a little bit concerned about the speed and how motorways are scary maybe, I do know people like that. Yeah, take some sort of confidence from the fact they are the safest places to drive. Now I don't know if we can get down by the roadworks. Now I don't think that's the same in all countries. A lot of countries have one road between two places. So of course we have a wide shoulder, or not, where slow traffic. Let's have a look what we got. Okay. Yeah, where slow traffic can use the highways and interstates, but yeah, in the UK anyway, motorways are specifically for fast moving traffic. Nothing else can use it. Big signs at the beginning of all motorways saying who can and can't use it, and it makes them safe. Yeah, no surprises, as it were. Something slow is going to suddenly be in front of you. Okay, through here then. So that's the new bike path being put in there, and the new bus stop, and hopefully there's going to be a new crossing there, looks like it, for pedestrians. I don't know what's happened to the tunnel underneath. I don't know if that's going to... No, I'm not going to go out onto the road. I'm going to stay over here for a minute and get out on the road further up. Yeah, hopefully the pedestrian tunnel underneath will be sorted as well. It tends to flood. We shall see, won't we, when it's all finished. Right, how do I get down off of here? No, we just do that, don't we? I'm not on the gravel bike, so I'm not going through the woods there. Right. I'm being quiet now. Yeah, so I'm losing the battle, I'm afraid. I'm giving my body what it keeps asking for, rather than staying strong and distracting myself by staying busy. Done quite a lot of driving in the last week, and that's always the worst. Car back. Thing is, I want to go straight on, even though in theory we can't because of the roadworks, but I could have got off there. Oh no, it's alright, drop curb here. Oh, so please dismount, but you know, who can resist the ramp? And then remember, you're supposed to pedal to change gear. It did say please. It didn't say you must. You should. You must. All those different terminologies used in the highway code. Should, shouldn't, must, must not. They're all there for a reason. It's not because the people who wrote it and have edited it over the years decided it was getting boring using that word, so let's change it. Right, where's he going? Oh, he's coming round. Possibly thought I was a bit close there, but I was a good 20 feet away. Yeah, definitely jumping around, aren't I? With the drivel. Oh yeah, something else has just come to mind. I need to apologise. On one of the morning rides last week, possibly Saturday or Sunday morning, whenever it was, I forgot to go in and set the ads. And I was horrified to see that Google had decided that particular video should have 22 adverts in it. How ridiculous is that? 22! So I do apologise. Obviously I set that down to 3, which I think for longer videos is fair enough. Gives you a breather from my drivel anyway. Is this going to change? Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the bike path, go round it. That hasn't changed. Still hasn't changed. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely, no, it's still red. I'm sure it will eventually, but if it's 3-way, which it looks like it is, it could take a while to cycle round to that one. Anybody coming round? Nope. Yeah, so within YouTube, for those who don't know, you can turn monetization on or off. Now, turning it off does not mean you don't get adverts. It just means I don't get paid for them. I believe like the BBC, who never ever ever show ads, yet somehow I seem to see a lot of adverts on the BBC. Obviously for their own stuff, but when you're watching TV and you're seeing adverts for a podcast or a radio show, that's an advert. If it's telling you what's coming up next, that's not an advert. But something completely unrelated to what I'm watching, yeah, that's an advert as far as I'm concerned. And there's an awful lot of them on the BBC. The truth is, the BBC do have adverts, but for only one product, and that's the BBC. That is a much more pleasant hill in the daytime, I can tell you. I don't go down there very often. I think there's 1 or 2 potholes about halfway down, so I'm always a little bit cautious because I don't know them. Anyway, heading towards the Shire of Persia now. Okay, nothing coming. What we got on the left? Oh, yes, right, we'll stay wide. He's good. And now it's raining. It wasn't supposed to rain till 9 o'clock. Whoa, pothole. Ah, so manoeuvrable, this bike. So they got it wrong twice, didn't they? They said it would rain at 7, it's now 6. And then they said it won't rain till 9, and it's now 6. I should have come out on the tri-ban with the mud guards. But in truth, I'm turning back towards home now anyway. This is the furthest point. Car going in the hospital car park. Hopefully he won't put me in the hospital. Right, greasy road. Lean the bike, not the body, push down hard on the outside pedal. Oh. Right, let's see if we can ride away from this. That's a confusing light, isn't it? But it is actually green through here. What I'm going to do, yeah, let's not go down by the harbour because it's probably really cold and wet. No need for too much character building today. It's just getting out and doing some miles. We'll leave the character building for the days when it's raining at home when I leave. Yeah, Poole Park. Boating lake. Mini railway. Just a great open space. For many years ruined by cars using it as a shortcut. It's supposed to be a recreational area, not a route through town. And I do understand the irony of me riding through it on a bike, but it's what I'm doing, not recreation, I suppose. Okay. Are all the gates open? Yeah. We're good. Keyhole Bridge always causes controversy. You see, the thing is, this route is a shortcut that bypasses the Civic Centre roundabout, or gyratory I should say. So people always kick off when through traffic is cut off through the park, because of course you're taking something away from people, and humans hate that, don't they? Absolutely hate it. But quite obviously it's for the greater good, as it were. But as you can see by the houses here, this is an area for the well-heeled, and the well-heeled generally have connections. So it's like an argument that never goes away. It will flare up again. You see it in Road CC in their newsletter quite often. Legal challenges and protests by locals. It's gone quiet for a bit. And of course what I'm doing now is the very thing I shouldn't do. If you want something to become unfashionable, lose support and just go away, don't talk about it. You know? If you don't talk about things, people will just say, oh yeah, it's boring now, I've moved on. Because that's the world we live in, with social media and what have you. So, forget everything I just said, and we'll move on, yeah? Yeah. Actually, the roundabout at the top of the sea view there, prime example. It used to be an actual roundabout, small, there's not much room there, but an actual roundabout, very tight for lorries to get round. And it's a high street, so they need deliveries. Made it very tight for cyclists, difficult for pedestrians to cross. So they got rid of the roundabout and just made it a flat disc in the ground. And it's still got roundabout priorities. But oh my goodness, people kicked off for years. I don't live there. I don't know the statistics. I don't feel like it's any more dangerous than it ever was. If anything, it's wider open. There's more room to manoeuvre. I like it as it is. However, feelings and facts are two different things, aren't they? Too often at the moment, we put feelings ahead of facts. So maybe the statistics say different, even though I feel like it's better. The statistics might say otherwise. Are you coming across? No. So, after all these years, that's what I'm going to say for that one. Right. time is it? 6:15. It is just mizzle in the air now. Misty drizzle. That was a fox. Horrendous street lights. So we don't need full beam. They decided those lights can stay in that tree. Not climbing up there in January in the cold. Don't blame them. Looks quite nice actually. Yeah, good. Oh, hello. Tree in the road. Yep, all good. Yeah, this way's a bit twisty, turny, certainly hillier. But this is what Cycling UK have decided is the National Cycle Network 25 into town. As per usual, lots of twists, lots of turns. A real broken up sort of route, but effective. It is reasonably quiet and not really a problem as far as traffic goes. And that's all year round, even in the summer. And then of course the roads down by the beach are very busy. Oh, it gets steep just here. So I'm going to do that. Again, I've got it wrong. Too fast a cadence, too early. Maybe I should put the Di2 in full synchro, or whatever it's called, so it chooses the gear for me. Here comes the rain. I can hear it quite heavy on my helmet and shoulders. Right, I can hear a car. It's behind me. Yeah, that's good. Can't see a thing, so I'll slow down. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I couldn't see around the corner there. Hello, Pooch. Morning. This is one of those roads. One of those roads where you don't realise how much of a drag uphill it is in the other direction until you ride it in this direction. It looks flat from both, but yeah, I think it's also a case of a little bit into the wind the other way as well, because of course you're travelling west. Right, how are we doing? Yeah, nothing coming. Though the temporary traffic light this way is red, so something could come through. Yeah. Well, somebody sold a job lot of those lights, didn't they? It's the church is keeping them in the tree as well. Car back. That's okay, I don't want to take this one. I'll take the next one. Okay, all clear, all clear. Nobody hiding behind the bushes. No. Drain, got away with that one. Right, let's do this. So, down and up. Better. Still not right. Anyway, let's winch ourselves to the top. And then it's all downhill to Merrick Park. Well, yeah, pretty much. Oh, good. Go on, mate, go straight past me. Straight past me, go on. Don't wait behind. Well done. Surely the lights didn't miss him, even if it missed me. Oh. There we go. Right, seems to have dried up again. So just Poole then, that's wet this morning. We're good. Stay off the paint in these conditions. Always fun through there when you got someone to chase. Fastest ride this morning, so definitely I feel sudden burst of energy like that. Constant pedaling, no problem. And do that all day, even fasted, but yeah. Sudden bursts, I do feel it quick. But you know, it is all relative, isn't it? There's a lot of me to push around. Oh, it's got wet again. So, should be back in plenty of time. So, cutting off that little bit around the harbour, going through the park, really put me back on track. Slightly less miles. Not by much, but still quite not that speedy, but I do feel like I've made the effort, you know. Stay off the paint. Yeah, I do feel like I've made an effort, so even though it's short and sweet, yeah, I think it's all going in the right direction, isn't it? I need to reduce my stress levels. I need to not eat just because my body says you need to eat. I need to find distraction methods. Ah, come on. No, yes, this is good. Actually, on the subject of traffic lights that don't change, at the bottom of Ensbury Park Road, on Winton to Moordown High Street there, where sort of the boundary is, it looks like the traffic lights are being changed. They've all gone anyway and temporary ones put in. So that junction definitely didn't change for bikes. Let's hope it does once they finish doing whatever it is they're doing. That will be brilliant. yeah, so down into the centre of Bournemouth. Obviously I'm about to get bonked over the head and stabbed. Somebody steal my bike, because that's what people seem to think Bournemouth is these days. And we'll just go up Richmond Hill, just to make it even more dangerous. Because of course going up Richmond Hill, I've got no chance of riding away from somebody who's on foot. Schwan Barber. Yeah. That was started by the guy who was the goalkeeper for Bournemouth. Say many years ago. 10, 12 maybe? Not sure. Anyway, that was started by the guy who used to be the goalkeeper for Bournemouth. Fantastic buildings in Bournemouth. You got to look up, see some fantastic buildings. I mean, there are a few 1990s dogs as well, but yeah. If you look up and you're walking along the older parts of town, Old Christchurch Road, Richmond Hill, yeah, real variety through the years, through the eras. Right. Get some energy back before taking on the roundabout. That says, yeah, we're lucky. Right, slip road. Well done, mate. Never sure there because the barriers, thank you, are horizontal, so if they're the same height as your light, you just don't know, do you? You just don't know. Yeah, I know. I probably overthink things like that. But a fantastic little thing that comes to mind actually. I started watching a little documentary called Robodoc. It's basically the making of RoboCop, and of course, because most of the people involved, or if not all of them, are still around, so you really do get it from the horse's mouth, as it were. Oh no, it's a different film. Anyway, I think you know what I mean. Yes, every part of the production, the people involved have a story to tell, and of course all the special effects and all that were real, live, not CGI'd. A little bit of stop animation, which, you know, back in those days was a bit nasty, but, you know, did the job. Sometimes it's nice to have things like that because it does just remind you it's not real. He didn't just get his hand blown off, you know. Right, you're going to wait for me? Right, well done. Yeah, I should have been on it a bit quicker there. I slowed down because the light was red. But when it changed, I should have been on it straight away. So, a little bit of a mistake on my part. See, I'm overthinking things again, but this is how I think on the road. I'll hopefully not do that again. Next time I'll be on it. Anyway, yeah, Robodoc. Yeah, it's quite... Well, I find it interesting. Because, of course, it was a film of my era. When the action movies really kicked in. Oh, Tesco's are shut. Having a refit by the look of it. And yeah, it's really quite interesting. So if you're into filmmaking or even remember the film with an amount of fondness, if that's the right nostalgia, let's say, if that's the right term for that kind of film, then yeah, definitely worth a look. It's on Amazon Prime. No doubt you can find it other places too, but yeah, Robodoc. Fascinating. Right, okay. Car back. He's going to wait for the car behind. Help me there. No more behind. We're good. Oh yeah, it's quite wet here. I'm only half a mile from home and it was bone dry when I left pretty much. There's Primera on the right and their high bike e-bike shop next door. Maybe coming around the front of the van. Lorry, no. Again, constantly looking for problems, or am I just being careful? I don't know. Right, he stopped indicating. Is he coming out? I'm staying wide so he can see me. And to give me room if he does start to nose out. Yeah, when they pull in like that, of course they can't see behind them because their mirror's pointing over the road where they're in nose in angle. So yeah, I always like to try and get in to a wide position as quickly as possible. Now I did have a car coming the other way, so I couldn't get as wide as I would have liked, as quick as I would have liked, but it didn't work out too bad. I'm sure they have cameras poking out the back, so you probably could see me coming. But yeah, don't always rely on that. Do what you can to keep yourself safe. Right, Charminster Avenue, up to Malvern Road, and then downhill home. 20 to 7. It's about an hour spot on. In fact, it is. And 15 miles. Average power of 230. So I'm still pushing a lot of weight. I need to see that come down to around 200 or lower for a 15 mile an hour ride. And then I'll know my weight is going in the right direction. Now we got our first long ride for a long time on Saturday. Julie's committed to it, Obviously it's bad weather, we'll forget it. It's been moved to Saturday because of the weather. Sunday's supposed to be nasty. So fingers crossed for that. That'll be Julie's first big test and quite a big ride for me really. I did a few 40, 50 or so milers before Christmas, but nothing like that since. And as good as these rides in the morning have been, I do need to get some long rides under my belt. Let's just stop there. No doubt saw me coming and thought, oh quick, I better get on with it, something's coming. It's just human mentality, isn't it? Why not just sit there for a few seconds longer and let me go by? You get that as side roads as well. People will stop and see us coming, and because we're a little bit slower to get to them, they lose patience and go at the last minute. You know, when it would have been another 3 seconds if they just waited. Or just got on with it and moved in the first place. I don't really mind things pulling out in front of me as long as I get on with it and get out of the way. Anyway, there you go. Stop ranting. It's been a good ride. Don't ruin it now. Anyway, if you've ridden with me today, thank you for joining me. Please come and join me on the next one. Okay. No entry except cycles.